The video team was given the task of compiling opinions and statements by locals and professionals on the topic of Virginia uranium mining.
In this short video, we will present the pros and cons to this project along with dramatization of the statements by locals and professionals. Enjoy!
Pros!
Pros!
Pros.
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 The U.S. gets a fifth of our power from nuclear reactors. With 104 reactors, we consume 60 million pounds of uranium per year. The U.S. produces less than 5 million pounds of uranium per year, and we have to buy the rest. The Virginia Coles Hill deposit is the seventh largest deposit of uranium in the world and the largest in the U.S. As global demand for uranium increases, our dependence will increase. Therefore, if we can take matters into our own hands, it will result in less dependence. The deposit at the Coles Hill site is very close to the surface and was discovered by Norm Reynolds, who owns the mineral rights to the property. Cons.
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 There are only 110 million pounds in the Coles Hill deposit, which is not enough to sustain the U.S. demand for even 2 years. Also, the Virginia mining site is susceptible to heavy rains and floods. Downstream from this site is Lake Gaston, who sends drinking water to Virginia Beach, the Chesapeake area, and Norfolk, Virginia. There has been a moratorium since 1982. This type of mining is usually done in dry, arid climates. The radioactive leftovers include thorium-230, radium-226, and radon-222. There have also been reports of birth defects near similar mining sites in the Midwest.
Frankly, I think Coles Hills could bring to this area technology, expertise, and industrial development, and more importantly, it could bring us a different way of life as we move into the 21st century.
Having a storm discharge of radioactive material is a probability, not a possibility.
Let's not forget the world is on the doorstep of a nuclear renaissance that is essential for clean energy. Here in Southside Virginia, we are part of this future. Before us lies a great opportunity for our students.
Hello, I'm John Shamwell, and this is Dr. Bob Bonner from Virginia Tech University.
Hi there, John.
Have you heard about the Virginia uranium mining?
I had heard about the mining, and I have a few comments about it. One is that even under the most adverse circumstances, the radioactive waste from the proposed mining site couldn't even be released into local rivers and streams.
Would that lead to unsafe drinking water for Virginia's inhabitants?
Well, John, I've been looking over the studies, and I believe that the study overstated the risk to Virginia Beach water supply by relying on assumptions and outdated data. The study grossly over-exaggerated the amount of radioactive waste that could be released during catastrophic weather.
So overall, do you think that uranium mining is a good or bad action to be taking on the environment and its locals?
Well, to tell you the truth, as long as all the data is correct and people understand that the Bannister River Dam could catch most of the waste, then yes, I'm fine with it.
Thank you.
This is John Shamwell. I'm here with environmentalist attorney Case Lauder. What are your concerns about uranium mining?
The risk to the area's water supply from mining, milling, and disposal is the primary concern. There's also tremendous concern about the impact to the area's agriculture business and wildlife.
What bodies of water would uranium mine?
The main body affected would be the Roanoke River Basin, which supplies a huge region of its water supply from rural Chatham to tourist-filled Virginia Beach.
What do you think would happen if the ban was lifted?
If the ban were lifted, people would be affected for generations to come. That's why we at the Southern Environmental Law Center are working with businesses, schools, scientists, and farmers to keep the ban on uranium.